Assalamu alaikum to all my dear students. How is everyone? I hope you all are fine. So students, our today's lesson is comprehension of unit 15. Okay, I will start our comprehension lesson with you. And today in our comprehension lesson, we will learn about earthquakes, hurricanes, tornadoes and blizzards. So students, you have to open your student books on page 150. So let's hear the audio and I will explain this passage to you.
Forces of nature. Earth is a beautiful planet. Its oceans and lakes, blue skies, and rich land give us what we need to live. However, nature also has a very powerful side. It creates forces that can cause great harm to human life and property. Earthquakes. The outside part of Earth is the crust. Under the crust are many pieces called plates. The plates create energy when they move against each other. In an earthquake, the plates release this energy quickly. This energy moves the ground. In strong earthquakes, objects and even buildings can collapse. When an earthquake happens under the ocean, parts of the ocean floor may rise or fall suddenly. This can create a tsunami. A tsunami travels very fast through the water. When it reaches a coast, it pushes huge amounts of water onto the land. This water can destroy everything in its path. In 2011, many people died on the coast of eastern Japan in a large tsunami. Many rescue workers helped the victims of this disaster. Hurricanes. A hurricane is a large, violent storm. It forms over warm ocean water and can grow to over 500 kilometers wide. Hurricane winds can blow from 100 to 250 kilometers per hour. When a large hurricane reaches land, it can destroy buildings and homes. The ocean water can rise and create floods. A large hurricane can knock down many trees and hurt plants, fish, and coral along a coast. Tornadoes. Have you ever seen a real tornado? A tornado often looks like a funnel and has strong spinning winds of up to 400 kilometers per hour. These winds can easily destroy homes and trees. An average tornado is about 75 meters wide near the ground, but some can be much larger. Tornadoes often form before a thunderstorm, when warm air in the atmosphere starts to spin horizontally across the sky and then vertically toward the ground. North America has more tornadoes than any other place in the world. Blizzards. In cold climates, snowy days are common. However, sometimes blizzards completely cover an area. Blizzards are very dangerous to drive in because drivers can't see far away and may lose control of their cars on the snowy roads. Heavy snow can also break power lines and the roofs of homes. People who are outside in a blizzard can get lost, and the cold, windy air can freeze skin that isn't covered up. Blizzards can go on for days, which is dangerous for people who run out of food or need medical care. Luckily, there are warning systems for these natural disasters. People in some countries can receive a message on their cell phones seconds before an earthquake strikes. Tsunami warning systems can give people time to leave the coast and move to a safe place. Modern weather systems warn people about weather conditions that may create tornadoes and blizzards. All of these systems help us prepare for nature's power.
So students, now I will give you a quick explanation of all these forces of nature. So you can see this picture of Earth, how earthquake occurs. Okay, so this is the place where we live. This is the crust on which we live. An earthquake occurs here, but it actually happens. It actually takes place inside the crust. So you can see these circles. These are the plates of Earth, and what happens that large force takes place there, and when these plates release energy, the crust is shaken, an earthquake occurs, and then great destruction takes place. Okay, hurricane. But before hurricanes, let me explain you tsunami. And when earthquake occurs under the sea, water waves take great height, and when it pushes huge amounts of water on land, it destroys everything that comes on its way. Tsunami is very dangerous. Hurricane. Okay, hurricane is like a large violent storm. It destroys everything that comes on its way. Tornadoes. Okay, tornadoes have very strong rotating wind, and it is formed before the thunderstorm. Its speed is 400 kilometer per hour. That's that's too much. Blizzards. Okay, blizzards are, as I told you before, these are snowstorms, and it is a very dangerous situation for drivers and people outdoor. You can see the pictures. You can see the picture how blizzard occurs. You can see it from the picture how it takes place and how it destroys everything. So there are many warning systems that warn people about the natural forces so that people can protect themselves and they can keep themselves safe. Okay, students, now uh, go to page 152 of your student books and let's try to solve these exercises. I will give you an explanation and you will solve the exercise. Okay, first thing, students, that which force of nature is the most interesting? Tell your partner your ideas. For me, blizzard is a very interesting kind of force of nature, but you have to give your own opinion here. You can write the answer here, just on this side, you can write the answer. Now, exercise A says connect each force of nature to a cause and to effects. What you have to do here, first read the force of nature. There are four forces of nature we have. First one is earthquake, second is hurricane, then tornado, and blizzard. Earthquake says that earth plates suddenly release energy. So this is what happens when earthquake happens. Earth plates, they suddenly release the energy. And what is the first effect after earthquake occurs? Is it A, is it B, is it C, or is it D? The storm grows and reaches land. B says the spinning air reaches the ground. C says snow covers the roads. Or is it this energy moves the ground? Yes, it's D. This energy moves the ground. One is going to be matched with D. This is the first effect of earthquake. And what is the second effect? The second after effect is E. Buildings and objects shake. So, students, do the matching of hurricane, tornado, and blizzard by your own. Now, exercise B we have three questions, and you have to answer these three questions. First question says, why is a tsunami so dangerous? What do you think, students? Why tsunami is so dangerous? Tsunami travels very fast, and that is why whatever comes on its way, it destroys it completely. It pushes huge amounts of water on the land, and nothing can be done. So tsunamis are really very dangerous. Question number two says, which has stronger winds, a hurricane or a tornado? So a tornado has really strong winds, stronger than hurricane, as tornado travels on 400 kilometer per hour speed, and whereas hurricane travels on 100 to 250 kilometer per hour speed. So tornadoes are stronger than hurricane. Uh, Question number three is, what kinds of warning can people receive? People can receive warnings on their cell phones, so they can leave the place where they are living to and they can protect themselves in this way. Okay. Exercise C says words in context. Now we have four words here on the right side of the page. The words are force, funnel, vertically, and horizontally. So I will read the statements and then we will fill the blanks. The first statement says the weather balloons rose dash into the air. And what is going to come in this blank? The weather balloon rose. It goes from down to up. So it is vertically into the air. Second one is the dark dash of the tornado looked scary. The dark funnel of the tornado looked scary. Statement number 3 says snow blew dash across the road. The snow blew horizontally across the road. And fourth statement says an earthquake dash can crack the street. Earthquake force can crack a street. Okay, students, now open your workbooks on page 137. So, students, our comprehension topic in our workbook is actually about the early warning systems that are used to alert people to protect themselves from dangerous force of nature. So, open your pages and let's start reading comprehension in your workbooks. The topic is early warning system. Let me read it for you. Have you ever heard a loud siren in your city? It is a part of an early warning system. These systems give people time to protect themselves against different dangerous forces of nature. So, we will learn about different warning systems that are used for different kinds of forces of nature, how they are used and they help people to protect themselves. First one we have is earthquake warning system. An earthquake can happen at any time. Some countries now have earthquake sensors. Scientists have put them in many places. When a sensor feels the ground move, it sends a signal to warn people that an earthquake will happen soon. Some signals go to moving trains so that they can stop. Other signals go to smartphones. After the signal, people have up to 20 seconds to get to a safe place and protect themselves before they feel the earthquake. So students are earthquake warning system has sensors that feel the ground moving and it sends signal to let people know that earthquake is about to happen. So people can leave the building and they can go outdoors, but only in 20 seconds. Okay, second one we have is tsunami warning system. Scientists have put floating buoys on the ocean. They measure waves and water pressure. If a tsunami moves under them, the buoys send signals to scientists. The scientists then alert a country's government, and the government broadcasts a warning to people along the coast. People hear the warning through televisions, radios, smartphones, and sirens. They then have time to leave quickly and stay safe. Tsunamis can destroy whole cities on the coast. So this warning system is very important. It causes huge destruction. So let me give you a quick explanation of it. Uh, what are buoys? Buoys are actually navigation marks, and buoys float on the water and they measure water waves. If they feel tsunami, they send signals to scientists, and then scientists send the signals to country's government. Then the news is broadcast everywhere in the country via radio or television. So people who are living along the coast, they can leave their homes and they can move to safer place. Now, hurricane warning system. Scientists watch hurricanes grow from cameras in space. People and ships go near hurricanes to get information. When scientists think a hurricane might reach land, they issue a hurricane watch. This is broadcast through radio and television. Again, people then prepare for it. When scientists know a hurricane will reach land soon, they issue a warning and people leave the area. There are early warning systems for tornadoes, thunderstorms, blizzards, and floods too. People receive information and act quickly. As a result, there are fewer victims of these forces of nature. Okay, students, I hope you have understood this whole comprehension passage of your workbooks. Now, student, what is the first statement, first exercise here on the same page, page 137 in your workbook? It says, read the article, how does time save lives? Now, this is what you have to tell. How things are informed. When things are informed on time, can save people in their life. So everything that is um, alarmed or warned on time or before happening of any great destruction, before that, things can be different, they can be better, and people can save their life. Okay, students, now go to page number 138 of your workbooks, and there you solve exercises A, B, C, and D. So our today's comprehension class has come to an end, and now students do the exercises of student books and workbooks by your own. That's all for today, and until our next class, stay safe everyone. Allah Hafiz.